So if you watched our last video, we mentioned that we're on the boat on Friday, but we haven't got a campsite booked till Monday. So we've got Friday night, Saturday and Sunday to go wherever we fancy. So at the minute, I'm just sort of choosing a few options along the way to Duleti, which is where we're staying on Monday. But also the plan is not to use sat-nav, we're going to use the map. So what I've done, I've got some post-it notes. So we start from Saint-Malo, so that's where our ferry from Jersey gets into. And I'm making little pointers. So Friday night, the option is either there's a car park behind the horse racing track, I think it is. So we could stay there, or we could drive an hour to an area up here, which I've seen. And then I'm like putting my post-it notes in like a logical order. So I've numbered them 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on in the order of the way we're going to go across Brittany, if that makes sense. So, and how I'm sort of choosing the areas, I'm going onto Google Maps and looking at like beaches or lakes, and then looking on Instagram to see what they look like, and then looking at them on the map. So that's how I'm working stuff out. And that's it. So here's the map. There's Saint-Malo there. So that's where we'll come in. So we'll either stay around here, or one of the first options I've got is just here. There's a camping AIRE and it's right above the beach. For our first night, I'm not that keen on wild camping, just because the van's still quite new to us. So I'd rather have the security of the AIRE and other people around us. But we'll see how we go. We might change our minds when we get there. I might go in and get a cup of tea.
Now that sounds like a really nice idea.
And have a posh wee as well.
Don't just put your card in, because they charge you.
Or leave it last minute, like what we've done, literally on the way to the ferry. Oh, we'll go to the post office.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, well, because I had a sudden thought. So obviously we've got euros on our Revolut card.
Yeah.
But then I thought, oh, being in Brittany, a lot of the towns might prefer cash.
Yep. It's always good to have the option, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought we'd best get some out just in case.
Yeah, well, if we go to the markets, they like cash.
Yeah.
If you go to petrol stations, they prefer cards. So it's good to have the option.
Yeah. And plus, if it's a small business, it's better to give them cash.
Yeah, absolutely.
Than card.
Yeah.
So we're all sorted.
Yeah. So I hope there's a good coffee shop in there, because I could do with a black coffee.
Let's go make it so, my love. Come on.
Okie dokie. Space person. Cool. Look, and there we are.
And where are we going? And a bit further down to there. Started to drizzle. Got our brews. Yes. Happy days. Happy days. Our first parking AIRE, and it's turned out to be quite a success, hasn't it, Trace? Morning brews are on. Well, it's about my third one, but Tracy's first.
Good morning.
Morning.
This is why I needed to brush my hair.
Oh, we're getting there. Well, Tracy's got hairbrush dramas already. Day one.
Day one, hairbrush drama.
Yes, priority one job today. Hairbrush for Trace.
Well, that's priority one.
Once we've been swimming. Oh, I'm making a mess of this. Can't multitask here, look.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, Tracy.
Bonjour, Natasha. C'est très bien.
Oui, merci.
Café noir pour moi.
Oh, this is pleasant.
Yes. You're not filming any more French of mine, by the way. That's it.
So I can't remember whether I said when I was doing the map in the previous clip that we were going to stay in a car park in Saint-Malo. So that was kind of the original plan. And then when I thought about it a bit more, I was like, oh, it'd be nice to wake up somewhere a bit nicer than a car park. And I found on the camping park app this AIRE. I can't remember what it's called, but I'll put it in somewhere. And it's a 30-minute drive from Saint-Malo. It's free, and it's really nice, isn't it? It's right next to this pond.
Lake.
No, it's a pond.
It's a pond rather than a lake. Is it a fishing pond?
Fishing pond.
Yeah.
So there's designated fishing areas. Yeah, so there's a walk all the way around. And what's really quite nice about it, it's got designated areas of walking that wheelchairs can access, and it's got all the signs. So everybody can enjoy this. So it seems that there's a forest that goes all the way around the pond. And then there's also a cool little cafe bar, and when we arrived, because we arrived late last night, they were playing live music, and it was all quite civilised and nice, wasn't it?
It was lovely.
Yeah.
Excuse me, coughing. And most surprisingly, the thing up there, that yellow thing, which we haven't seen for a little while, is called the sun. And there's a thing called sunshine.
Yeah. And I also haven't spotted any English fans yet. It's all French.
Yeah, well, that's good. That suggests it's...
Yeah, so then maybe that's a good sign.
Yeah.
All the French are here.
Yep, absolutely. Right, I'm going to put this on its tripod. Oh.
And it is massive, isn't there? I mean, we didn't arrive till about 10 to 10?
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe just a bit after.
I don't know what time we arrived. I just followed instructions and drove here.
Yeah.
You were the navigator, I was the driver, and we did all right.
Yeah.
And the roads were incredibly quiet once we got off the main drag.
Yeah.
So it was
Which
good.
was almost good for us because we haven't done long driving in the van yet.
No, and as I said to you at the time, I kept the speed down because it's a new vehicle. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is actually a lovely forest-like area, and on the signs, it's a municipal AIRE. So it's run by the département or
Yes,
the
I
local
saw that.
the local settlement, and it's just very peaceful. Yes, there's a road going past, but it's not hammering
No,
past.
it's not busy.
So I think we've fallen on our feet. So good first find. Cheers.
Yes, good first find. And I also did it because of the pond. You can go swimming in it, so you can have a morning dip.
Oh, I think there's a tennis court.
Yeah, they got over at that corner over there. There's a kiddies' playground,
That's
so
brilliant.
it's so good for kids.
Yeah. Bicycle parking.
But what are we going to do now, Trace?
We are going to go and throw ourselves into cold water because that's what we do.
But actually, the sun is shining above it.
Well, I said I wouldn't go in unless the sun was shining. That was my criteria and caveat.
Here's a little bar that we saw last night, which looked quite cool and funky.
It is quite cool.
Yeah. Toilets around the back of that shed there, Trace.
Yeah, but they seem to have a little shelter here, don't they? Oh, I've got kayaks.
Yeah, I think they do sailing in the pond as well. Quite warm.
Relatively.
Yeah, I thought it would be a lot colder. I'm happy.
Good.
Oh, that's better.
You've got to wash when you can.
Oh yeah.
Port below. This is great because it walks in cold.
Camping
nice and refreshing actually.
Well, super refreshing. I feel really awake now.
Yeah,
I was feeling a bit tired before. Yeah.
I think.
But at least that's, so it's got, as I mentioned earlier, so it's good for wheelchair access the whole way around. It's pretty good. I'll go make another brew.
I was going to say, not I'll take these in and wash them up.
Oh, look, there's a fishy on the table.
Yeah, yeah. When you see that on carpentry, it usually means the person who's made it is a Christian.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it comes from the loaves and fish. You remember the, what was it, 5 fish and 5 loaves that Jesus turned into a lot of fish and loaves that fed the multitudes that are gathered to hear him speak.
Wow, wow, full of surprises, my love, you are.
Right, I'm going to the lake.
Just moving the van into the sun so we can dry everything before we go.
I can see where we are on my little,
Well, that's good.
road atlas.
So we've moved position slightly, haven't we?
Yeah, we have.
Just for an hour or so. We were over there in the shade and we've just come across in the sun so we can dry our swim stuff before we leave. And I must say it's very hot already, isn't it?
It is, it's lovely.
It's only 11:15.
It's 11.
Oh, 11.
So, what's the plan, Tash?
Well, I think we'll go back to the main town here, which is Eva.
Yep.
Because on the outskirt of it is a big Carrefour supermarket. So I need to top up with wine and beer
and milk. When you say top up, you mean we need to go and buy lots of stuff.
Yes, because I'm going to get very excited.
Because you're going to get excited because you love French supermarkets.
I do, yes. Because we're not used to massive supermarkets from Jersey, so I get very excited.
Yeah. But what we did agree is we buy fresh stuff.
Yes, but you know what I'm like once I get in there, I'll get carried away.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we're going to head north.
2 things we have to buy. We also need to buy
Milk.
a pillow,
Oh yes, I need another pillow.
and we also need to buy a hand towel
And a hand towel, yes.
because we've forgotten those.
We've got a hand towel, so we're using a
How
tea
many
towel.
towels have we got at home?
I know.
Never mind.
Yeah. Well, we can make do with the tea towel, it's fine.
Anyway, so I've been working on my French. I love this. I bought this when I was motorcycling in France, so it's a really good little map actually. So it's a good way to see things in a grand scale.
Yes. But we're going to head north to be by the beach so we can have a sea swim.
Yep.
So it'll be 2 dips today.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Yes. So I need to look for parking there. But I have seen one in the vicinity I want to go.
Like I say, you've got it all sorted.
But yeah, I've
haven't
got
you,
it
so-
sorted, girl.
Yeah. So we're just chilling, waiting for
Get
things dry.
the worst of the water out the cozzies and then we'll make a move, probably in about an hour.
There's loads of blackberries up there.
Oh, nice.
It's nice.
So as we said before, this air is free, but you need to pay for water and electric. So you need one of the camping air cards, which we only ordered last week, so we haven't got the physical card yet. So we're going to see whether we can use it. We've just put in a number in, or
Yeah.
maybe you can just purchase.
No, that's the
Well,
top
yeah.
up. Yeah, this is the top up. Purchase
up.
and refill.
Yeah.
So this is where you recharge your card, and this is where you present your card to get the services.
Yeah. So this is actually the first time we've filled the van up. So we're quite lucky when we bought it. It was pretty full, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. It was very good of them to add it. Thank you.
So the first fuel up is in French France. Oh, glasses up. Concentration.
Got in
In.
patience. Revolut. Please wait. Select your fuel and gas oil. Please keep your pin secure. Thank you for that. Pushing OK.
Gas oil's definitely diesel, isn't it?
Yes, gas oil, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's black.
Approved new car, please wait. You can fill up to 130 at the pump. Gas oil, black. It is definitely diesel, isn't it? Diesel, yes.
Oh.
There we go. We're in!
Cooking on gas, as they say. All diesel.
Yeah. And then I think you can press for a receipt. Did I give you that again?
Yep. Yep. So we've got €80, which gives us 43 litres.
Putting in process. This is a nice little cartoon. Do you want a receipt? Yes. Receipt without it. Receipt. And that's a receipt that we can start to keep track of. Woohoo!
Oh, we're full.
That's great.
So we've just finished a supermarket shop and we're going to head north to the beach. And we're just going to go past our park up again, which is coming up on the left. I'll show you. That's where we stayed last night. We're happy with that. Yes. So we've discovered a little problem with the paying parking airs because I only ordered like the privilege card last week. We haven't got a physical card to pay for stuff. But the camping air that I wanted tonight is full anyway. But we're going to go to the beach that's next to it and we'll just kind of wing it to where we end up, I'd say, eh?
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, so we'll post it.
Hey, there's the sea.
There's the sea. We're going to go to that point over there, I think. We found the German bunker, which makes us happy. Feel like we're at home.
Sea colours right behind as well.
Yes.
Well, there's the wind farm.
Yep. So we've arrived at the beach we wanted, but I mucked up on the car park.
Fréhel.
Fréhel, because it's got a barrier. But actually we've now decided, because I know there's massive campsite over there and we're going to book a night there if we can, because then we can have a drink.
We can have a relax.
Yeah, and we'll go for a swim, have our lunch. Yeah.
Yep, hook up,
Yeah.
charge batteries, in all regards.
Yeah. But first things first and time for a pee. Yeah, so we got in, they've got 100, did I say 900 spaces. It was actually quite stressful finding somewhere to park. I was getting a bit stressed because, as you can see, it's all very hickledy-pickledy and it's on sand dunes and there's lots of sandy areas and obviously we don't want to get stuck.
Well, we took the van across next to the beach and then the only way to get up without doing a 360 into sand was up a big slope. So I just tooled it up the hill.
Tracey was off-roading in Béano. Tracey's the master chef for lunch.
Yeah, I'm going to stick that big up bit on there. It's
You're just gluing the bread back together.
yeah, it's just coming apart. What can I say? That's your one anyway, so you'll be fine.
Oh, you sorted the wine box out with the little...
Oh gosh, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, important jobs first.
Yep.
Love it.
Vin rouge. Okay, now we're going for some...
Fromage, my love, I'll have some fromage.
You'd like some fromage, would you? All right, my love. Excuse my fingers.
Trace. To the beach we go. Whoop, whoop.
Spotting all the sites we could have occupied.
Yeah, we're just seeing loads of cool sights. But to be fair, most of the ones down here are quite sandy. Yeah. Like that one over there. But there's a lot of vans here, so there's the grassy bits.
Look at the bit of carrot. We could actually tie out the awning. Everywhere. Oh, look what we have.
Oh, what's a surprise. How did they fall in there?
It's remarkable.
Do you want me to open yours? Because you've got really sandy hands.
That's right, I'll manage.
You sure?
Ready?
She's done that a few times in her time. Cheers, my love.
Cheers, my lovely.
No. It's just like fans everywhere. You've got to just pick your spot and go for it.
Yeah. So, chef, what's the plan? That's a very sharp knife, by the way.
Yeah. Well, we're having our usual pasta.
But
we bought a few things from home that desperately need cooking, so I'm gonna cook these big tomatoes and I'll put the peppers in as well. So I'll put that in my little dish. Put some herbs and spices on my lap, bit of cooking oils. Nice.
yes,
Yeah.
I'll leave you to it.
Put that down.
Yeah.
Whoop. Ooh.
Sufficient, darling, sufficient.
It's because it's so warm, eh?
Yes, it is, eh?
Just running out, my love, running out. Put you back up there.
This is a whole new side of Tash. Commie chef and chef now. Herbs and spices.
Herbs and spice bars.
Parfait.
Baby.
There you go.
There we are. A little bit more. There we are, girl.
Lovely. And we've got our little herbs and spices. Oh, hang on, in a drawer down here. Down here.
Our little herbs and spices.
That's very nice.
Smash and pack.
Yep. Get the salt out, my love. For the tomato. Lovely. Right. A bit of scoosh over the old tomato, please. Yep.
Enough?
Yep. And then the other one. Not just any salt. This is Himalayan sea salt. Lovely. Actually, it's rock salt, not sea salt.
Yes. Oh, so good. Tracy's took over commie chef as well.
Well, there were some basic tenets of cooking pasta that were missing.
I'll just drink my wine.
You drink your wine, my love. Very liquid wine, madam.
Missy.
Merci. Pour moi. La vin rouge, c'est très bien.
Oh, très bien, my love.
Très bien. Right. Come on, kettle. Boil your butter, boil. And as for you, do come along in there. Really. You just can't get the bloody stove, I tell you. Just can't. It's gone everywhere, my love.
I see that.
You can imagine. Oh, they're cooked. That's good.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I could finish them off on the hot top if you wanted.
Yeah, they're fine like that, my love.
There we go.